understand? He got hit by his home man. You don't shoot at your team. Them niggas that they was there with is the niggas that run the city. You ain't shooting at them niggas. This is what I mean by having suckers with you and being able to recognize them. And just so y'all know, if I leave here, I'm moving to Atlanta. So that's the plan. That's why I'm so. When I leave here, I'm moving to Atlanta. Just that's the plan for everybody that's in the chat, concerned or worried. When I leave here, I'm moving to Atlanta. Like that's the plan. So you know, I leave here, moving to Atlanta. That's the plan. So keep trying to tell y'all don't want me in New York. It's not a problem. Y'all running me all the way out of New York, not a problem. If I leave here, I'm going to Atlanta. That's the plan. So y'all don't want me here, not a problem. Y'all gonna rule my channel until I have to move. I'm going to Atlanta. So if you a business in New York that want to be able to keep me here so I could do promotion for you at some point, if you some people up here in the Northeast that want me to do promotion for you at some point, even now or in the future, you better start pulling up now. Because if I have a problem at all, if anyway, I'm going to move into Atlanta. So that's that. I mean, they keep asking me to for the last over a year. You know how long they was telling me to come to this place before I actually came here? They was telling me about this place for like 7, 8 months. They been asking me to come to Atlanta for over a year. Since around before I've heard about this place. So if y'all sincerely don't want me in New York, y'all trying to ruin my life until I gotta leave New York, then I'm gonna go the way I'm gonna be at the bag and it won't matter. None of this is gonna matter. I'm just gonna be doing YouTube really just to be fucking around. Alright? So that's gonna be a bag. You don't understand. I go to Atlanta, I'm going to the bag. I go to Atlanta, I'm going to the bag. There's nothing. I'm not even gonna need YouTube. I can quit YouTube. I go to Atlanta, I'm going to the bag, dumbass. I'm trying to stay here because I want to bring the people that's a part of this community with me. But if niggas don't want to come with me, if niggas don't want to fuck with me, then it is what it is. I'm never going to do that. That thing that you putting in my chat, that's never going to happen. So I'm going to get back to my show. Obviously, we only got a couple of people in here, and I'm going to be dealing with this the whole night. So I am going to, play some music right now, and then I guess I'm just going to just do regular content. I'm just going to make content because if this is the whole show, and this is obviously what it's going to be, I'm just going to make content. Y'all can stay in here with me, though. I don't care. So don't mind me. I'm just going to be over here just working on my computer and shit. Kicking the person every time they chat. There's some people that think I'm of value. Just because you don't think I'm of value, that don't mean nothing. I think I'm of value. And there's some other people that really think I'm of value. There's some other people that keep telling me to forget about y'all. I'm thinking too small. And I'm like, nah, I want to bring my people. And they all turned on me. And they said, I told you. I said, yeah, you told me. I don't want to have to move though, but you know, fuck it. Those are the only people that like me. Then those are the only people that like me. Let's see what we gonna work on. I guess I'll make that post for now, right? Let's get the Quavo picture real quick. Ah, fuck, it's a weapon picture. Oh, wait, no. Takeoff, what the fuck? I really like the fact that I know the difference between how these niggas look. I'm like, what? I'm looking at the wrong guys over here. Oh, man, definitely. R.I.P. Takeoff. This is definitely a tragedy. I mean, it's sad. But you gotta understand, man. Our world is just filled with hate. So, our world is just filled with just. I like to think that people are good. I hope to run into more good people. It's just rare. I'm never surprised when I hear that somebody did something stupid or hurtful. I never assume it was an accident because I understand people are just evil. People are always doing something fucked up to somebody else for some selfish purpose. You understand? Like when you got a woman and she got an abusive husband and she doing everything she can to get away from that abusive husband. Then you got people helping them. Like, why are you helping an abusive husband? Because he got a sad story. He got a sob story, so you helping the abusive husband keep the battered wife. So now the battered wife is just stuck, and then you wonder why she killed herself or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why she killed him when she killed herself. She battered and she stuck. She can't go nowhere. Every time she try to get away, everybody force her back to this abuser. You know how often that happened to children? It happened to children all the time. How many times you hear about some child was being abused 15, 10 years or some shit like that. But then you hear, you know, 7 years ago, the person almost got caught, but for some strange reason, they just helped the abuser get the child back. So you got to understand, that's what people do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, imagine being a whole grown adult and you trying to go live your own life and people saying, no, you can't live your own life and trying to destroy your life and run you back. Like, imagine being a grown adult on your own and somebody is trying to make you go back home and live with your parents. Do you understand how crazy that is? Does anybody else understand how crazy that is? Or am I the only one? Nobody else understands how crazy that is? Nobody else. Nobody else thinks that that's crazy. Somebody's a grown adult and you got a whole community of people trying to destroy their ability to be able to live on their own and force them to go home to live with their parent. Nobody else thinks that's crazy except for me. And that's why I say everybody hates me. Because if that was anybody else, nobody would think that that's human. Nobody would agree with that. They only agree with that when in regards to me. You understand? That's why I say everybody hate me. Only in regards to me would somebody agree to something like that. That I don't have no choice. I have to live with that man until he die. Nobody else has a life like that. Only me. You understand? Only in regards to me would somebody agree to something like that. That I don't have no choice. I have to live with that man until he die. Nobody else has a life like that. Only me. You understand? I will never speak to him again. And that's not out of hate. That's out of self-preservation. Sometimes I wish these dudes just took regular pictures because I'm putting up a picture about a not great situation. What up, No Limit? I'm putting up a picture about a not great situation. And it's not like I think I gotta put a somber picture or a sad picture. Don't get this wrong. But I think this is hardest to choose from, the RIP pictures for me. Especially when it's an artist that I don't really know that well. I don't know Quavo that well. I don't know what kind of imagery would best portray his energy or his spirit or would best resonate with his fans. I don't know him well. I'm not a big Migos guy. Um, they had a couple of songs early that I thought was dope, but other than that, I don't. I mean, with no disrespect to that they don't necessarily make the music that resonate with me. I do understand the where they stand at in the pantheon of MCs these days or rap groups. But I wouldn't know what kind of imagery will best suit this man. I hope this one does. And that's also a web image. Shout out to these guys. They're not gonna use nothing, huh? Nothing. Okay. Okay, I guess this one. Alright, that's pretty good resolution. I didn't think the resolution was well, so I didn't really want to look at it. Okay, not a web image. Alright, let's go look at it now. It's the energy that's out there in the world, man. I'm surprised. I can't feel it. Like you can't go outside and you can't feel like it's the energy that's out there in the world. It's crazy. It's very unsettling. It's like people I don't know why we have to hate each other. And I don't know why everybody think I'm crazy for thinking that we don't have to all hate each other. So I don't understand how everything works. I don't think I'm supposed to be here, honestly. I'm just confused. I don't know. I just don't get it. Well, I grew up by myself, so I didn't know we were supposed to always be hating on each other. I didn't know we were supposed to do that. So I just, I don't know. It is what it is. Don't mind me. If y'all want to talk about something, put it in the chat. Crime Page says about this. I'm gonna assume you are somebody that hates me. Crime Page says about this Takeoff situation. Keep the name Migo Bands in the back of your heads. There's a guy named Migo Bands. Yes, I absolutely assume. assume stuff. Like you never know. Every time somebody pull up on me, be like, "Yo, we cool." I'll be like, "Really?" And then the next thing you know, I'm like, "Oh man, it's not cool." I gotta stop thinking people aren't bad. Stop thinking. I don't know. I don't. What up, crime pays? Look, I don't know, man. I mean, like, you'd be surprised nowadays, man. Nowadays, people just hate people. They don't even got a reason. They just hate you and they want you dead. They don't even got a reason. The world is crazy. People just hate you. They don't really got a reason. I didn't even know the world could be like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had no idea. Like up until a couple of years ago, I really thought it was. Up until a couple of years ago, I really thought it was more like good people than bad people. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really did. I was just naive, man. I really didn't want to do a live tonight anyway. I'm about to just let y'all go. Because I'm just going to, what am I just in here for? If I start trying to do the show, only people that's going to talk to me is the people that hate me, right? It's the only people I'm going to be looking at, right? So if I try to do the show, the only people that's going to talk to me is the people that hate me. But if I'm not doing the show, people are going to come in and they're not going to like the show anyway. And I don't really care to do the show right now. I'd rather go work on some shit that actually make money off of, be honest with you. But before we go, I'm gonna let you hear some of this Rich Baby. Yeah, I'd rather go do something I make money off of. I don't make money off of this shit. But before we go, let's listen to some Rich Baby. Drip check.
Made a meal before the rich, eat no lacking, bitch, I'm sitchy like my bitch is yellow bone. Ass fat, yeah, I'm picky, I'm the type to hit a bitch from the back like she Ricky. Get her hair done, just to get some top, now it's frizzy. When I'm done, I just bust all on her face, left her sticky. Flood the whole hood with work, shit, now everybody busy. When I make it, whole hood coming, everybody with me. I'm the type to pop out with that stick, like you watching Disney. Put two O's in both sides of his V, now he drizzy. I be deep down in my feelings, like who really rockin' with me? Yeah, my trap booming, bitch, I got more 3-5s than Griffies. Yeah, them purse real, give it 5 minutes, you be itchy. Man, I hate these hoes, all of them some bougie broke bitches. Living rich records, bitch, we some cutthroat niggas. Wanna be the game, gotta catch a body, no snitching. When I caught that case, it was just me, no code of fitness. How I change up, been acting like I don't know niggas. Switching lanes up, no this ain't that S550, switch my name up. Yeah, but I'm the same old nigga, plain James cool, yeah, but I like diamonds on my wrist. Long lip stack, still can't believe he independent. Long lip hat, niggas know he shot stacks. Killer, that's that get back. Every time we spend our house block, they heard that shit clap. Everybody kick like 4Ks, that's a Kit Kat. Bitch, I dropped a mint on the grill, that's a Tic Tac. I be fresh as fuck, all designer, but it's bitch that. Tap in, I'm taxing for the sauce, yeah, I got that. Bitch, don't ask me what I'm smoking on, cause it's that iPad. Bully got no name, but them shits hitting when I shot at. Know his name ain't T.I., but we left that nigga top at. got them all waiting for the tape, they like drop that. When I'm in the A, they know my shit, I gotta pop that. Thinking I can't fuck your bitch, nigga, boy, stop that. Yeah, bitch, I'm who guy, you getting dropped if you not that. 731, I'm on the north side, on my back. I said they gon' slide, but they just talking like a podcast. Fuck that yapping, drop the low, we pull up where they drop that. Left a wet sign on they block, the way the game came through in my stat.
Hey, dog. Hold on. I just got aside. My brain. I don't know. I don't know what's about to go. Detective Figueroa enters the room slowly with 2 cups of coffee and places one on the table. She looks at the suspect who has yet to talk, slowly pulls back her seat, dragging the metal chair legs across the cement floor. Hold on, what? Motherfucker. Oh, I think I'm gonna start writing. By the way, I think, I think I'm gonna. I'm feeling inspired, so I think I'm gonna write some stuff. Hold on. I'll extrapolate on that a little in a second. Piercing. Piercing. Her piercing glare upset the young man down to his core. He could feel the pressure of withholding what they already knew, but he was no snitch. The beads of sweat dripping from his brows into his eyes, which irritated him enough that he had to use his cuffed chains to wipe the impediments from his eyes. I don't want to use eyes twice, right? To clear his vision, right? Did I use the word vision? No, I didn't. Yeah, I want to write, so I'm gonna let y'all go. Yeah, I don't want to sit here and pay attention to me write. I want to write. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm feeling a little inspired. Like I said, I want to work on some other projects. So when I'm not doing the Tonight Show, that gives me an opportunity to do other things. That's what I'm saying. So this is the shit that I like doing. This is what I find fun. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go have a good time. So I'm gonna holler at you guys later. You guys is the best. I find this shit fun too. When y'all motherfuckers is talking to me, I finds it all of the. Okay. When y'all motherfuckers is talking to me, I finds it all of the fun. And just so we could be clear, if no one is talking and I don't have to deal with people that hate me, I also find that cool. With that being said, I'll wrap up the end of the video real quick with just for everybody that's here. I'll wrap up the end of the video. Once again, RIP to Takeoff situation that happened. That there was a dice game that was busy going on in Houston. It was at a bowling alley. They was going out there apparently based on Jay Prince Jr. I believe was having one of those festivities where they invite everybody out to come have a good time. So they had some people in town. So I guess that's when he does these things. So they had everybody come out. They were shooting some dice. The dice game was over. They walked outside. They was about to head to another location, I believe a strip club. Upon them being headed to a strip club, there was an argument that happened about basketball or the NBA or something in regards to a sport. Then that's when they're saying everything transpired. I'm not 100% sure why everything happened, but they're saying it for different reasons. Then that's when everything transpired. The dude that was literally with Takeoff is the guy that pulled out the weapon first and fired the first shot, allegedly. That's the shot that hit Takeoff and allegedly hit him in the head. RIP to Takeoff. Definitely rest in peace. I'm pretty sure. My condolences goes out to everybody that loves him, all fans. We need more love in this world. And until we create a situation where that's possible, I don't know what to tell you. Until we create a world where the first idea is to show love. Like, the first instinct is to show love. But I understand we can't live like that. I'm just an idealist. And I live in an imaginary world that don't exist. Where people care about other people. And it don't exist. That's the world I live in. So I don't know what to tell you. But with that being said, everybody enjoy your night. Just go do something. I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe. Join notification gang. I'm out.